Good evening, everybody. Well, late afternoon, early evening. We're back down here getting the goat barn finished up. Of course, the boys have come to help. Go on. Get. Crystal and Clara have come down to supervise. As you can see, all the food pans have been washed and cleaned up. And we've gone ahead and thrown lime and got the stall floors limed out, which has made this smell a million times better. And we're getting ready to throw bedding. So I'll let you hang out with me here for a few minutes. We'll get the bedding thrown and the feed pans in, and we'll show you the finished result. Got rather warm today, and we're trying to get other projects done as well. All right, there's one stall completely done. Go on. We're going to take the feed pans from that stall and put them in. So we'll get those placed. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, boys, out. Out. Alright, got those in. Let's get this last stall done. Now we have let Yin out for a little bit so that way she can get out and stretch her legs a bit. We don't want to make her uncomfortable, but we do want to make sure that we keep an eye on her. Oh, and then let's get this stall finished up. Now this time of year, I usually only put in 1 bag of bedding just because it's getting so warm. We don't want them overheating. And when the barn's closed up, it gets pretty warm in here. So that's both of those. And the last 2 feed pans. All right, let's give you a view of what we got. Here's one stall. As you can see, it's got the multiple feed pans. Hay feeder's in good shape. It's got fresh bedding. Looks 100 times better than this morning. No, sir. No, sir. Cows. And then this one, again, clean dry bedding now. Got some fresh feed pans. Hay feeder's in pretty good shape. They're ready to go. And when we came down, we'll slip over here. We'll show you what we found. Looky there. 3 beautiful eggs. Fresh from the girls. Found in this stall right here underneath the hay feeder, so they had to have been deposited after I had cleaned the stall. So, and that coffee can right there, which you don't need, is actually the amount of lime that we brought out and put in between the 2 stalls. I'm going to tuck those eggs in right there. Sir, no, go. He's a stubborn one. All right, so we're going to come in here, Grab the drill so we can put, so we can put our guard board back up. This keeps the cows out of the stall or out of the goat barn. First thing I got to do though is I got to unplug the light. No, sir. Go. And then tonight, when we put everybody to bed, they'll get fresh water. Frick! Get going. Ooh, sorry about the noise. Now, because cows are smart, especially this boy right out here that's grazing away, having a good day. He's extremely intelligent. So he learned that if he came over here, he could just push this board up and rattle it around a little bit and he could get it out. So we had to come up with something to keep him from doing that. Because again, he's smart. And until we move them out to the big pasture out there, which will be a project coming up, we're putting up a new shelter out there just for the cows. So they'll be moving out to that bigger pasture permanently. We came up with this. Chain secured with a washer and a screw through it, and it is secured to a board. And when they go to rattle it, they can't get it open. Now, they're not quite happy about that, although I have to say I'm absolutely thrilled with that. Well, let's go pick up this water bucket, because, of course, they had to steal it while I was trying to get the camera set up. And they broke it, or at least the handle. Nothing unusual there. Again, they're silly boys. But you can see Miss Yin out here having her a snack. She'll enjoy some time out grazing. And there's our rooster, Red, watching over his girls. And then we span over here, and we see Kimmy and Saffron, as always, together. There's Oscar and Miss Olivia on the other side of him. They're twins, so it's not uncommon to see them together. And then Miss Luna. And Miss Luna is our matriarch. And then, of course, you can see Miss Nakoma laying there, just kind of keeping an eye on everything. And now that he's done causing mischief, Frick's has decided he's going to go eat and leave me be. But yep, turning out to be a beautiful day, getting lots of stuff done. We've had people come out and help us start cleaning up some of the stuff out in the woods from the previous owners. Got that done. The goats are settled and happy. The barn smells good again and is clean and dry and ready to go. You can see here that while we usually keep the mineral blocks outside, we have one in there. The cows have a tendency to start chewing on the goat blocks, so we have to occasionally put them in here, and that way the goats get them. And you can see up here, hanging up right outside of Yin's stall, right there, is a black bag. And that black bag contains everything we need for when Miss Yin decides to have her babies. And when a goat has babies, it's called kidding. And when she kids, we have everything that we would need, including the chains to pull the baby if she were to get into trouble. Now, thankfully, we've only had to ever pull 2 babies out here. One just wasn't in the right position and was too far out for us to try to push back in and move. And the other one was just a big baby for a first-time mom. But, yeah, beautiful day. Lots of stuff getting done. And as you can see, she has not a care in the world. And that's our matriarch. Just laying there relaxing. Days like this are good days. And if you look out here, you can see where we had one hay bale there, and there's still quite a bit of left of that one there. That's the 2 hay bales that we put out here a little while back, and they've managed to eat one, and the other one they've still got quite a bit. So we'll probably end up taking that out and spreading it someplace that we need to fill, or setting it off and into the compost and letting it compost down, because they're not really eating on it, not with all this beautiful fresh green stuff. And Mr. Frick likes to be a camera hog, even though he's awful dirty. Now Frack over there, he's not, looking at him, he's not hardly dirty at all. But Frick here, yeah, he has a tendency, he likes to play in the mud. Any kind of mud he can find. Yes, sir, I see you. Yes, some chin scratches for you. Oh, it's a good boy. What you got on your face? You got a tick? Let me see. Well, just feels like a little knot or a little mole. Thought it might have been a tick, but it's not. So now let's head up, put this stuff away, because we still have a few hours till we lock up for the night, with our days being longer and more enjoyable now. And as I said, they're extremely smart and mischievous. And right now he's playing like he's not doing anything, but he's trying to figure out how to get that board down so he can get in there and cause whatever chaos he can. Yep, you're caught on camera, dude. You're busted. Yep, you can act like you're cleaning and making yourself all pretty and just standing there, but you're caught. You're caught, dude. Frack right here, looking in the pan to see if there's anything in it. And I got to get their toys turned back over. The goats have a tendency to like these items. Oh. Gives them something to bounce on. And we're hoping to be able to add some other items to these for them to bounce and play on. Oh, he's given up, and now he's going to go for the bags again. No, sir. No. So we're going to head this up before he does get squirrely. And of course, he's going to escort us because